right, guys, thanks for stopping by. This is Mystic West bringing to you an extended lesson tutorial for the song Come Alive from the movie The Greatest Showman. One of my favorite songs from this. I mean, every song is pretty great, but I definitely have some that I like more than others, which, that's anything. Anyways, let's go ahead and get right into this. This lesson is going to be a lot more in depth. If you feel like this is too slow for you, or it's too long, or you want just something faster, please check out my speed run lesson tutorial, which is where everything is given out on a lot faster, basis. It's just kind of like a speed run from video games, So anyways, let's get into this. I'll go ahead and give some of the chords that are going to be used in this song. It is in the key of D, so there's two sharps, an F sharp and a C sharp. So the first chord is a D major. It's a D, F sharp, and an A. The next chord is going to be an A minor 7, which is, there's more than one way you can play it, but it's going to be a G, A, C, and E, or you can play it like this with your finger, with the pinky up here on the G, or you can do it down here. You can play a C major, which is C, E, G. You can play the A in the bass. It's another way to play it. The next chord is going to be a G, and it's a G, B, D, and there's a couple ways you can play it in this one. One way I like to play it in this one is where you play G, A, and a C, and it says A minor 7 over G, but call it a G. That looks funky, but alright. And the next one is a G minor, which is G, B flat, and D. Alright. And the next chord is a B minor 7, which is kind of like a D major. And you play a B with your thumb. Next one is going to be a D over A. This is part of the pre-chorus. So it's A and then D, F sharp, A. Alright. C major is one. I already did that one. There's going to be a E7, which is D, E, G sharp, B, and then there's going to be an F major 7 in this song, which is F, A, C, and G7 with the F. So unless I missed one, those are all of the chords that are in this song. So if you go ahead and know those and figure those out, it'll be a lot easier. So for the intro, there's that low kind of, it's almost like a string. For that one, you're going to play with your left hand an A and a D. then you're going to go down, and it's going to be a E and an A. And then the next one is a D and a G. And the fourth one is just a G note, or you can do the octave or just this one. All right, now that's the intro and the first verse. The next part of the intro and first verse that you're going to add to that is the octave high Ds, or just the one. I like doing both. You're going to do that on the first and third 4. So let me do that slowly, and I'll tell you what I mean by that. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first 4 and the third 4. That's what I mean by that. When you count it, the first time you go to 4, and the third time you count to 4. All right. And now, if that might be too hard or too weird to sing with, you stumble through your days. Got your head hung low, your sky's a shade of gray. You don't necessarily have to do that. That's the great thing about piano. You can just play the chord progression, which is D, A minor, the G, to a G minor. Alright, so you can do it either way. You stumble through your days, and got your head hung low, the sky's a shade of gray. So either way you want to do it, you can listen to the song and see what is easier for you. Depends on your style, what you want to do. All right. So again, that's D, A minor, G, G minor. And that's actually going to come later. I need to remember to do that. Actually, I'll go ahead and teach it now. So for the G minor, there's a harmony you can do. So it's going to be a G and a B flat, an A and a C, B flat and D, C and E, and a D and an F sharp. You're going to go right into the B minor, which is the next part. 'Cause you're just a dead man walking. And go down, move your thumb to an A, keep your other fingers the same. Thinking that your only option. And a G. But you can flip the switch and brighten up your darkest day. So for that part at the very end, it's a little bit of a walk up. It's G, A major, which I didn't go over. It's A, C sharp, E, and you go back into the B minor. All right. Sun is up and the colors blinding. Take the world and redefine it. This is going to be a new chord, a G7. Leave behind your narrow mind. You'll never be the same. All right. And that's it. That part repeats later on with the girl and the guy. They sing it and they're doing some harmonies. The bearded lady, I think who it is. So the next part, it's another, it says pre-chorus. It's a D. It's going to be the same chord progression as the beginning. Come alive, come alive. Gonna light your light, let it burn so bright. G minor, yep. D, reaching up to the sky, and it's open wide. You're electrified. Okay, so that's it. It's just those four. The chorus is also 4 chords. It's a D major, A minor, you could do A minor 7, whichever one, and then a C major, and a G. So that sounds like this. When the world becomes a fantasy and you're more than you can ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open, and you know you can't go back into the world that you are living in, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive. And then it's like there's a little bit of a guitar strumming. And then this is the same thing as the beginning. I see it in your eyes. You believe that lie that you need to hide your face. Afraid to step outside, so you lock the door. But don't you stay that way. Something kind of like that. It's the B minor part. No more living in the shadows. You and me, we know how that goes. 'Cause once you see it, oh, you'll never, never be the same. Alright. Leave behind your normal mind. You cannot be afraid. Come alive. This is the same part as the beginning. Does all of that again through the chorus. It does that, and then it does the chorus again. The world becomes a fantasy, and it does all of that. It's wide open, so come alive. And this is a lot of drums, like so you kind of wait for that to happen. And these are the chords I've found to work. It's a D6 you can do, or a D. D6 is where you just do a D major and you add the B. Or even down. You know. So then it's gonna go to a C, or a C6. B minor 7 to a E dominant 7. Alright? And it's going to do that 2 times. So it's going to kind of sound something like this. Come one, come all. Come in, come on. To anyone who's bursting with a dream. Come one, come all. You hear the call to anyone who's searching for a way. This is where it goes to the F and the G. To break free to the G. Break free when the world becomes a fantasy. And there's a lot of snapping. So for that part, break free, break free, break free. This part kind of has a walk up, and you can do it a couple different ways. You can just do octaves, so it's a G, A, B flat, C, D. Alright, you can keep playing the G like this if you want. Go to the D. You could do inversions. So for example, you play the G major with your right hand, play the D and the G, or you can do it like this. I don't like it doing like that anyways. So I do it like this, the D and the G, then you just move them up one to the E and the A, and you do an F and a B flat, G and a C, A and the D. So it kind of sounds like this. And you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So this, another thing with this song is, I'm going to go ahead and say the very ending. With our eyes wide open, 'cause we're dreaming with our eyes wide open. And then it's just like all that stuff. So come alive. Stuff on the D, on the D. Hi, yeah, yeah. So yeah. So with this song, there's so much going on. There's like guitar doing like little all kinds of stuff. There's like horns and all kinds of things. So this song is super open for interpretation. The keyboard is a lot of, they call it a percussion instrument because you can do a lot of rhythms with it. A lot of rhythms. So an idea, I'll go ahead and say this, for the come one, come all, you could do, you know, just whatever that the drums are, you know, you could just go like, you can break it up. You know? All kinds of things you can do, especially if you're playing by yourself, to make it more interesting. So anyways, that is it, guys. Thank you for watching. Please check out any of my other videos and lessons. I'm adding songs daily. There's maybe not a song that you want to learn now, but I'm sure it'll be there eventually. So be sure to subscribe and like and check back to see what might be here tomorrow. You never know. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Take care.